The Great Bible, Judges, the 19th chapter. Of the Levite, whose wife was villainously killed in Gibeah, the 19th chapter. It chanced in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that a certain Levite, sojourning on the side of Mount Ephraim, took to wife a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore by him, and went away from him, unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and there continued 4 months. And her husband arose, and went after her, to speak friendly unto her, and to bring her home again, having his lad with him, and a couple of asses. And she brought him unto her father's house, and when the father of the damsel saw him, he rejoiced of his coming. And his father-in-law, the damsel's father, kept him. And the Levite abode with him 3 days, and so they did eat and drink, and lodged there. The 4th day, when they arose early in the morning, the man stood up to depart. And the damsel's father said unto his son-in-law, Comfort thine heart with a morsel of bread, and then go your way. And they sat down, and did eat and drink, both of them together. And the damsel's father said unto the man, Be content, I pray thee, and tarry all night, and let thine heart be merry. And when the man stood up to depart, his father-in-law compelled him to turn again, and to tarry all night there. And he rose up early the 5th day to depart. And the damsel's father said, Comfort thine heart. And they tarried until after midday. And they did eat both of them together. And when the man arose to depart with his concubine and his lad, his father-in-law, the damsel's father, said unto him, Behold, the day goeth fast away, and draweth toward even. Tarry all night. At the least way tarry this day here, that thine heart may be merry. And tomorrow get you early upon your way, that thou mayest get thee to thy tent. Nevertheless, the man would not tarry, but arose and departed, and came as far as Jebus, which is Jerusalem, and his 2 asses laden, and his concubine and his lad with him. And when they were fast by Jebus, the day was sore spent. And the young man said unto his master, Come, I pray thee, and let us turn into this city of the Jebusites, and lodge all night there. His master answered him, We will not turn into a strange city that are not of the children of Israel. We will go forth to Gibeah. And he said unto his lad, Go forward, and we shall come to one of these places to lodge all night, either in Gibeah or in Ramah. And they went forward upon their way, and the sun went down upon them, when they were fast by Gibeah, which belongeth to them of Benjamin. And they turned thitherward to go in, and lodge all night in Gibeah. And when he came, he sat him down in a street of the city, for there was no man that took them to lodging. And behold, there came an old man from his work, out of the field at even, which was also of Mount Ephraim, and dwelt as a stranger in Gibeah. But the men of the place were the children of Jamim. And when he had lifted up his eyes, he saw a wayfaring man in the street of the city. And the old man said, Whither goest thou? And whence comest thou? He answered him, We come from Bethlehem, Judah, toward the side of Mount Ephraim. From thence am I, and I went to Bethlehem, Judah, and go now to the house of the Lord. And there is no man that receiveth me to house. We have straw and provender for our asses, and bread and wine for me and thy handmaid, and for the lad that is with thy servant, and we lack nothing. The old man said, Peace be with thee. all that thou lackest shalt thou find with me. Only abide not in the street all night. And so he brought him into his house, and gave fodder unto his asses. And they washed their feet, and did eat and drink. And as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city which were wicked set the house round about, and thrust at the door, and spake to the man of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him. And the man of the house, the old man, went out, and said unto them, O, nay, my brethren, do not so wickedly, seeing that this man is come into mine house. Do not so unmeet a thing. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and this man's concubine. Them I will bring out now unto you, and humble them, and do with them what seemeth you good. But unto this man do not so abominable a thing. But the men would not hearken to him. And the man took his concubine, and brought her out unto them, which knew her, and abused her all the night, even unto the morning. And when the day began to spring, they let her go. And then came the woman in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house, where her lord was, till it was day. And her lord arose up in the morning, and opened the doors of the house, and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman, even his concubine, lay along before the door of the house, and her hands stretched out upon the threshold. And he, thinking her to have been asleep, said unto her, Up, and let us be going. But she answered not. Then the man, perceiving that she was dead, took her up upon an ass, and stood up, and gat him unto his own home. And when he was come unto his house, he took a knife, and caught his concubine, and divided her with the bones into 12 pieces, and sent her into all quarters of Israel. And all that saw it said, There was no such deed done, or seen, since the children of Israel came out of Egypt unto this day. Consider the matter, take advisement, and say your minds. The 20th chapter. The battle of the Israelites against the tribe of Benjamin, for the Levite's wife, which was killed. The 20th chapter. Then all the children of Israel went out, and the congregation was gathered together as it had been but one man, even from Dan to Beerseba, and unto the land of Gilead, unto the Lord in Mizpah. And there stood folk out of all quarters and of all the tribes of Israel in the congregation of the people of God, 400,000 footmen that drew swords. And when the children of Benjamin heard that the children of Israel were gone up to Mizpah, and had said, O ye children of Israel, tell us how this wickedness happened. And the Levite, the woman's husband that was slain, answered and said, I came into Gibeah, that is in Benjamin, with my concubine, to lodge all night. And the men of Gibeah rose against me, and set the house round about upon me by night, and thought to have slain me. And my concubine have they so forced that she is dead. And I took my concubine, and cut her in pieces, and sent her throughout all the lands of the inheritance of Israel. For they have committed abomination and folly in Israel. Behold, ye are all children of Israel. Ponder this matter, and give your advice in the case. And all the people arose, as it had been one man, saying, There shall not a man of us go to his tent, neither turn into his house, But this shall be it that we will do to Gibeah. We will go up by lot against it, and we will take 10 men of the 100 throughout all the tribes of Israel, and 100 of the 1,000, and 1,000 out of 10,000, to fet victual for the people, to make that they may go against Gibeah Benjamin, because of all the abomination that they have wrought in Israel. And so all the men of Israel gathered together against the city, knit together, as it had been but one man. And the tribes of Israel sent men through all the tribe of Benjamin, saying, What wickedness is this that is happened among you? Now therefore deliver us the men, those children of Belial, which are in Gibeah, that we may slay them, and put away evil from Israel. Nevertheless, the children of Benjamin would not hearken unto the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel, but gathered themselves together out of the cities unto Gibeah, to come out and fight against the children of Israel. And the children of Benjamin were numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 men that drew swords, beside the inhabitants of Gibeah, which were numbered 700 chosen men. And among all these folk were 700 left-handed men, which every one could fling stones at a hairbreadth, or sling stones at a hairbreadth, and not miss. And the children of Israel, beside Benjamin, were numbered 400,000 men that drew swords, and were all men of war. And the children of Israel arose and went up to Bethel, and asked counsel of God, who should begin the battle against the children of Benjamin? And the Lord said, Judah shall begin. And the children of Israel stood up early and besieged Gibeah. And the men of Israel went out to battle against Benjamin. And the men of Israel put themselves in array to fight against them, beside Gibeah. And the children of Benjamin came out of Gibeah, and destroyed of the Israelites that day 32,000 men, and brought them to the earth. And the folk of the children of Israel plucked up their hearts, and went to again, and made battle in the same place where they did the first day. And the children of Israel went up, and wept before the Lord unto even, and asked of the Lord, saying, Shall we go again to battle against the children of Benjamin, our brethren? And the Lord said, Go up against them. And the children of Israel came out against the children of Benjamin the second day. And the children of Benjamin went against them out of Gibeah the second day, and destroyed to the earth of the children of Israel once again 18,000 men that drew swords, every man of them. Then the children of Israel and all the people went up and came unto Bethel, and wept, and sat there before the Lord, and fasted the same day unto even, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord. And the children of Israel asked the Lord, for there was the ark of the appointment of God in those days. And Phinehas the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, waiting upon it at that time, said, Shall I get me up to go out any more to battle against the children of Benjamin, my brethren, or shall I cease? The Lord said, Go, for tomorrow I will deliver them into your hands. And Israel set layers await round about Gibeah. And the children of Israel went up against the children of Benjamin the third time, and put themselves in array against Gibeah, as twice before. And the children of Benjamin came out against the people, and were drawn away from the city. And they began to smite of the people dead, as twice before, by 2 highways, of which one goeth up to Bethel, and the other to Gibeah, throughout the field, upon 30 men of Israel. And the children of Benjamin said, they are fallen before us as at the first. But the children of Israel said, Let us flee and pluck them away from the city unto the highways. And all the men of Israel rose up out of their place, and put themselves in array at Baal Tamar. And likewise the layers in wait of Israel came forth out of their places, even out of the meadows that were about Gibeah, and came against Gibeah 10,000 chosen men out of all Israel, and there was a sore battle. But the other wist not that so great evil was so nigh them. And the Lord plagued Benjamin before Israel, and the children of Israel destroyed of the Benjamites the same day 25,100 men, that drew swords every one of them. And when the children of Benjamin saw that they were put to the worse, the men of Israel gave room to the Benjamites, because they trusted unto the layers in wait which they had laid beside Gibeah. And the layers in wait hasted and ran upon Gibeah, and went and smote all the city with the edge of the sword. And an appointment had the men of Israel from the layers in wait, that they should make a great smoke rise up out of the city. And when the men of Israel fled in the battle, Benjamin began to smite dead of the children of Israel about 30 persons, and said, The others are put to the worse before us, as in the first battle. But when there began to arise out of the city a pillar of smoke, the Benjamites looked back, and behold, the wasting of the whole city began to ascend up to heaven. When the men of Israel also turned again, the men of Benjamin were abashed, for they saw that evil approached them. And therefore they turned their backs before the men of Israel unto the way that leadeth to the wilderness. But the men of war overtook them. And beside that, they which came out of the city destroyed them in the middle of them. And thus they compassed the Benjamites about, and chased them to Menuha, and overran them to Gibeah on the east side. And there were slain of Benjamin 18,000, which were all men of war. And they turned and fled to the wilderness ward, and unto the rock of Rimmon. And the others slew by the way of the rest of them 5,000 men, and sticked unto them, until they came to Gideum, and slew 2,000 men of them, so that all that were slain that same day of Benjamin were 25,000 men that drew swords, which were all men of war. Only 600 men turned and fled to the wilderness, unto the rock of Rimmon, and abode there 4 months. And the men of Israel turned back again unto the children of Benjamin, and smote them with the edge of the sword in the cities, both man and beast, and all that came to hand, and set on fire all the cities that they could come by. The 21st chapter. The inhabitants of Gilead are utterly destroyed. The 21st chapter. And every man of Israel sware in Mizpah, saying, There shall none of us give his daughter unto any of Benjamin to wife. And the people came to Bethel, and abode there till even before God, and lift up their voices, and wept sore, and said, O Lord God of Israel, why is this chanced in Israel, that there should be this day one tribe lacking in Israel? And on the morrow the people rose up by time, and made there an altar, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. And the children of Israel asked, Who are they among all the tribes of Israel that came not up with the congregation unto the Lord? For they had made a great oath concerning him that came not up to the Lord to Mizpah, saying, he shall surely die. And the children of Israel had pity on Benjamin their brethren, and said, There is one tribe cut off from Israel this day. What shall we do unto the remnant of them, that they may have wives? We have sworn by the Lord that we will not give them of our daughters to wives. And they said, Is there any of the tribes of Israel that came not up to Mizpah to the Lord? And behold, there came none of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead unto the host and congregation, for the people were viewed, and behold, there were none of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead there. And they sent thither a multitude, even 12,000 men of the strongest of them, and commanded them, saying, Go and smite the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, both women and children. And this is it that ye shall do, utterly destroy all the males and all the women that have lain by men. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead 400 damsels, virgins, that had known no man, by lying with any male. And they brought them unto the host to Silo, which is in the land of Canaan. And the whole congregation sent and spake with the children of Benjamin that were in the rock of Rimmon, and called peaceably unto them. And Benjamin came again at that time, and they gave them wives, which they had saved alive of the women of Jabesh Gilead. But they suffered them not, but they sufficed them not. And the people had compassion on Benjamin, because that God had made a gap in the tribes of Israel. And then the elders of the congregation said, What shall we do to the remnant of them, to get them wives, seeing all the wives of Benjamin are destroyed? And they said, There must be an inheritance for them that be escaped of Benjamin, that a tribe be not destroyed out of Israel. Howbeit, we may not give them wives of our daughters. For the children of Israel had sworn, saying, Cursed be he that giveth a wife to Benjamin. And they said, Behold, there is a feast of the Lord yearly in Silo, which is on the north side of Bethel, and on the east side of the way that goeth from Bethel to Sichem, and south from Lebanon. Therefore they commanded the children of Benjamin, saying, Go and lie in wait in the vineyards, and when ye see that the daughters of Silo come out to dance in a row, then come ye out of the vineyards, and catch you every man a wife of the daughters of Benjamin. And when their fathers or brethren come unto us to complain, we will say unto them, Have pity on us for their sakes, because we reserved not to each man his wife in time of war. Neither have ye given unto them, that ye should sin at this time. And the children of Benjamin did even so, and took them wives according to the number of them that danced, whom they caught. And they went, and returned unto their inheritance, and repaired the cities, and dwelt in them. And the children of Israel departed thence at that time, and went every man to his tribe, and to his kindred, and went out from thence every man to his inheritance. In those days there was no king in Israel, but every man did that which seemed right in his own eyes. The end of the book of Judges, called in the Hebrew Sophtim.